150 pictures of women's shoes
I
in
wanna
no
know-
context.
Okay, I want to know if they're my shoes though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
They
Tori,
probably all are your shoes.
Yeah.
I know. I bet they're Tories.
Yeah.
we talked about the honest, but kind of very emotional part of the holidays and Thanksgiving to start the show. Let's go full circle, Tori. Put your white power fist down. Stop uniting.
Also,
And,
how white am I?
I'm
like
kidding.
translucent. Remember I used to
You
tan
look
all the
great,
time?
Tori.
I don't know.
But this is the way
beautiful.
that you.
This is
God
me.
wants you to look. You look great.
Pale,
the way God-
old Eastern Russian Jew.
You look-
working in the
Tori,
fields.
do you not think that you're a beautiful person?
Not recently.
You're stunning.
That's
Such
really
a
nice. Keep
cutie.
going. Thank
You're-
you.
We love you.
Thank you.
So,
Keep
Tori, make us happy.
Okay. So here is the question. I want to know the best bite for Thanksgiving. Now, what I mean by that is on the fork. What do you have from base to top? And I want you to think thickness, girthiness,
Ew,
height.
What are we talking about?
I'm just saying.
Are you layering your food?
Yeah, when you scoop up, what do you want to scoop?
your
I don't
food?
do that at
No,
all.
you're in the middle of the meal.
But you just said layers.
Yeah.
You put different foods on your fork?
That's crazy.
That's disgusting.
No. Like I'll start with mine so you guys get it.
Okay.
So mine is a bottom of a casserole to give it some gravity, some density. All right. Then I have the green beans for some girth, some width at the bottom.
Aren't the
Stop
green
saying
beans in the casserole?
girth.
No.
Depends what casserole
Yeah,
you're
that's a
eating.
good point. But yeah, then I have the turkey. Then a nice tender piece with the cranberry sauce that's ringed like an old school ring, a slice of that on top, and then stuffing on top of that.
That's
That is
all on one fork?
Are you in a hurry? Why are you eating like that? Why are you eating
Is that
like
your
that?
full circle?
That's my perfect Thanksgiving bite.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
I feel like I need to say something next because Tori, as we mentioned earlier in the show, you and your family are coming to my home for Thanksgiving.
There needs to be a lot of film.
We ain't got no
Yes.
stuffing.
Do you have dressing?
We have dressing.
Okay, so there's different ways of saying. I want to
Yes.
respect it.
We
Brooks
have
has dressing.
dressing
As well.
Yeah.
Chicago maybe then.
Are you bringing something?
I'm not
Maybe.
only I'm baking something with Daddy with Papa Jer. I'm gonna ask if that's okay. And we also have presents, but we're also
Oh
wanting
my
to
gosh,
bake.
you have to bring presents.
Oh, Katie took it very serious.
Oh my God. Well, have you had greens? Because you're about to have
Collard
some collard
greens.
greens.
Yes, my father's Southern,
We're gonna
so
have
I've had
collard
that.
greens.
Okay.
We're gonna have mac and cheese, but not the same. It's spaghetti and cheese.
Oh.
Oh.
Now the spaghetti noodles, yes,
Just
because it's
cheese
like a
and-
cat. It's basically like a lasagna, but it's
Yum.
It's so good.
What kind of
Erica, that sounds
cheese?
really good.
Well, it's seriously, I'm not even kidding you. The whole because we do it in like a turkey, like those tin
the-
turkey,
yeah, the roaster
whatever.
things, yeah. Yep.
It's 25 pounds. It's the most.
That's
mac and
as much
cheese
as-
Now,
I've
it's
That's
a
ever-
what you would
spaghetti-
feed firefighters
It's a
with.
It's
spaghetti,
a spaghetti noodle, not a lasagna noodle.
It's a spaghetti noodle.
That
Okay.
sounds
I've never
so
heard
good.
of it.
And there's
What kind
like
of cheese are you putting
4
on?
different types
That's
of
what I'm
cheese.
asking.
And then
on
do you
there.
broil it after? Is it crunchy?
You pour the whipping cream and with an egg and you whip it up. and
Lactose
you put it on
intolerant.
top
Doesn't
of
matter.
it, and it makes this like a cheese, like almost like a cheese curd,
It
like on
sounds
top of
amazing.
it.
Like a cheese
Sounds
house.
Oh my
amazing.
gosh, it is so good.
So that's going
Yeah.
on. So my bite will be different this year. I'm
Well,
so
I-
excited.
We're
wanna
also
ask-
having prime rib and pork tenderloin and turkey.
Oh my
God, I'm so happy.
Sam, I wanted to
Yes.
get to this because you are a resident vegan. Seriously, as somebody that needs to cut down on his meat, I was really doing good with not a lot of meat, and then I was no meat for a while. I swear to God. And then it starts to work its way back into your. I don't know, your life again. Talk to us about especially somebody like me that is open to the best vegan dishes for Thanksgiving. I'll tell you this and I'll take a picture of it. Whatever you asked to make, because Sarah's mom got in last night, she's not effing around. She brought one of those mixers that's all metal. Like I had to carry it with 2 hands in.
What do
I
you
was
mean?
like
Like a
she's making her
Cuisinart?
bread from scratch.
Oh,
like
God.
there's
She's
a
like a
G in
starter.
the house. So whatever dish you ask, I promise, as on our friendship, I will make it. So what should I have for a vegan Thanksgiving?
So
Kind of get me into it.
luckily, a lot of people I don't think understand that most of the sides are all vegetarian.
Right, carrots.
And if you want to make it vegan, then you would just substitute the dairy for non-dairy.
Are you going to let Tori say that carrots are a side at Thanksgiving?
They are.
No one has carrots.
butter
at
coin
Thanksgiving.
carrots?
No.
No.
Butter corn.
Aren't there butter?
Carrots.
Aren't there carrots
That's like
at
what the
Thanksgiving?
Monopoly would have at his Thanksgiving. No, butter, coin.
I think there's
carrots?
butter. I think there's coin.
You
butter
could have
coins.
like maybe like I don't know. We don't do carrots, but
Okay. No one does.
But
Go
we,
ahead.
I think of like
like
sweet
carrots
potato
are a thing.
casseroles.
Yes.
I eat all the sides. I'm not picky at all. I show up. We always go to one of my childhood best friends' house in Colorado Springs. We go every year since we moved here to Colorado, and I can't wait to see her and her family. And she just does her thing, and then I eat all the sides,
Yum.
and then I always bring like a baked mac and cheese. So like it's just. It's so good.
Now,
and
is
it's
yours a
broiled.
traditional mac and cheese? Because we got some noodles making
I
their
like
way
her.
in.
Mine's more of like mine is a dairy-free mac and cheese. So instead of using normal cheese, I use dairy-free cheese.
Is it
Okay.
like a cashew cheese?
It depends which one I'm going to use this year. But yeah, I've used cashew cheese before. I've done the traditional easy dia. But again, like even if I didn't bring, I'm going to bring a pumpkin pie, normal pumpkin pie, because I skew more vegetarian. So I'm going to bring a pumpkin pie. I'm going to bring a green bean dish. I'm going to bring the baked mac and cheese. But again, for vegetarians, I mean, we have so many sides. We got the green bean casserole. We got the sweet potato casserole. We got the stuffing. We got everything.
I'm just going to have to step in here really quickly,
Yeah.
Sam, on behalf of you and your fellow vegan vegetarians.
Okay.
I think it's important that you don't just say we can eat the sides because it depends on where you're going. We had my girlfriend, Nicole, may she rest, over for Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and she was a vegan. And I was like, we have all these sides.
Right.
And so then I was saying to my brother as he's cooking, and I was like, yes, it's great because Nicole can eat this. And he's like, what's her dietary restriction? I'm like, she's vegan. And I was like, so she can eat the sides? And he goes, well, there's pork in there.
Right.
There's beef
Bacon
in there.
Yeah,
There's
she's
that
right.
in there. And
Yeah.
so you have
No, you're
to
right.
just, I'm just
Yep.
telling you, if
could be
you
right.
are someone
Yes.
who might have a vegan or vegetarian, just know, like, it's
Right.
not a blanket statement.
That's true. I'm glad you said that. I guess the traditional sides that at least I go to my girlfriend's house are more bland.
Okay. That's honest. That's honest. Like, yeah. I mean,
They're more bland.
I will say this:
They
Thanksgiving.
work for me.
Thanksgiving, as you get older, is definitely becomes more and more of your favorite holiday. Whereas when you're a kid, you're just like, where are the presents? This is terrible. The only thing I will say that separates people on Thanksgiving is sweet potato or pumpkin pie. And
I
it
love
is
both.
definitely,
I love
I think
both.
there's a racial element.
Sweet
I
potato
think-
pie?
Yes,
Oh my
black
God,
black
it's
people lean
unbelievable.
very heavy
never had sweet potato
into
don't think
sweet
you
potato
have to.
pie.
Phenomenal.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
You about to have
My
sweet
father's
potato
gonna
pie,
be
girl.
so
Can
excited.
you get
Because Roosevelt makes the best sweet potato pie.
my
Can we get her
gosh,
first bite of sweet
yum.
potato pie
Do you
on
put
camera,
it,
please?
is it also with whipped cream or a like you know how there's
I'll get you some whipped cream, but you
Okay,
don't need
you don't
You don't
need
need
it.
whipped
Okay,
cream.
so it's just
actually,
the pie.
Yeah, it should
Okay,
be just the
Does
pie.
he do a graham cracker crust or a traditional butter crust?
He does a butter crust.
Yes. There you go.
Yes.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So we need to all understand that whether we eat sweet potato pie
I love sweet potato pie.
or pumpkin pie,
I love pumpkin pie
we are
too.
all one on this Thanksgiving. Tori, I want you to take us home with some positive things that you took away, not only from this conversation, but
Yeah, how
you
are
have
you
to
feeling
understand,
now?
Tori,
It's
like
been an hour.
Good
a
call.
lot of people are feeling what you're going through right now. So why don't you just talk to us?
Okay, so I'll give you some advice that I'm trying to take myself. So one thing is for sure, give yourself some self-compassion. I don't do a lot of that. That's your number one go-to. So if anyone out there is feeling this, some grace, some space, go to the bathroom, cry, have some time alone.
Go
or
to the
with
hair
friends.
salon. She goes like 3 days a week,
And I
I'm
hate it.
Tori.
I don't want to talk about
Okay,
it.
Okay,
keep going.
please
Sorry
keep
about
going.
Impulsive
that.
shopping, you guys, this issue with the hair, you guys know. But the second thing is this, which has kind of really helped a lot. Thanksgiving and other things are going to be a lot of family and a lot of noise, a lot of stimulants. And it can come at you where you feel like it's all overwhelming at once. And I've always said this on DBL, but I'm going to say it again. Just focus on the actual arrows that are focusing on you. So for instance, I'm going to have to deal with my mom not being there. That's a real arrow, right? That's a loss that I have. But a lot of the other arrows, I'm shooting at myself. So tend to the wound, clean the wound, Do not shoot yourself to death with other arrows. This is happening, and this is happening, and this is happening, and I didn't get this right, and this is happening. Focus on your arrow. Self-compassionate. Be graceful with that arrow. Otherwise, you're going to bleed to death for no reason. So this is a Buddhist koan. I've always really appreciated when I'm overstimulated. Don't strike more arrows.
My only issue with that analogy is you should leave the arrow in. If you pull it out, it's gonna.
I didn't say to take
bleeding.
the arrow
That's it.
out.
Thank you, Tori.
I didn't say that because I
She
agree.
didn't.
Yeah.
She
I think
didn't.
you're right. And
But just the
object.
mere act
Okay.
of touching it will infect.
Wrap it up.
You
Al.
could be careful
Wrap it
with
up.
some
Tori, that was
sinew.
beautiful.
Thank you.
for
Or
that.
mint.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for y'all.
I love you guys. I'm thankful for y'all. I'm
Thank you for
thankful
getting
for
me
our
through it.
viewers.
Yes.
We get to see them.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays,
We really,
guys.
I think I speak for all of us. We appreciate you guys riding with us. This is a different format, but you guys have been there and been supporting. And so on behalf of Dude, I Don't Know Studios and Daytime Talk After Dark, we love you guys.
Thank you.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
Safe travel.
Yay!
Yay.